everyone, welcome to my channel English Clear. Today I am going to present a mini lesson in business English, reminding you guys this is for intermediate level English learners. Okay, now before we continue, please subscribe to my channel English Clear. This will definitely help me to continue putting out new videos every week. Also, you can get complimentary worksheets to this video and other videos at my website, englishclearclasses.blogspot.com. Again, that's englishclearclasses.blogspot.com. They're absolutely free, and I encourage you to check out my website. Okay, without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so take a look at this picture. Turn on your imagination right now. And imagine that there will be a meeting here in 15 minutes. What do you think people in this room will be talking about? What phrasal verbs or idioms do you think they will be using? Brainstorm by yourself or with your partner. Now, phrasal verbs are verbs that are paired with prepositions and they have different meanings. So, for example, get up, get in, get out, and so on. So the verb is get, but every time it's paired with a different preposition and the meaning changes. Okay, and the idioms are special phrases that have special meanings. For example, when pigs fly. What does that mean? They will build the bridge when pigs fly. Will pigs ever fly? Well, I don't think so. So what that idiom means is this will never happen. They will never build the bridge. When they will build the bridge when pigs fly, meaning they will never do it. They will build that building when pigs fly. They will build that hospital when pigs fly. It will never happen. Okay. Brainstorm means think about different ideas. You can pause this video to brainstorm and write down all the phrases you can think of. Okay, let's continue. I wrote down an example of a conversation at a business meeting. Now, you can read along with me, and as we are reading, try to pick out phrasal verbs, idioms, or phrases that you find in this conversation. Manager. Hi, everybody. Gather round, get comfortable, take your seats. Help yourselves to some refreshments. We have a few issues on our agenda today. Janet is going to start off this meeting. Why don't you bring us up to speed, Janet? Janet. We have been having a high turnover in the company and we are extremely short-staffed. Mike. Why are we having such a high turnover? Janet. People are leaving for greener pastures. Pete. Heading for the hills, I see. Well, since we're extremely short-staffed, we need to start hiring aggressively. Manager. Janet, do you have a game plan? Janet. Not yet. I thought that we could toss around some ideas together. Kate. We should offer them better pay. Janet. Some people are paid very well and they still leave the company. Mike. Then what do you propose? Pete. I think the problem could lie with management. Manager. Okay, don't beat around the bush. What do you mean? Pete. Some of the managers are very difficult to deal with. Manager. Your point? Pete. Well, if you want me to be blunt, I think we should provide training to all of our managers or let them go. Manager. Okay, I prefer to give training a shot. Next order of business? Okay, now let's take a look at the conversation and see if you were able to pick out all the phrases and phrasal verbs and idioms in the conversation. Okay, so I highlighted for you, help yourselves. Start off. Bring us up to speed. Turn over. Short-staffed. Leaving for greener pastures. Heading for the hills. Game plan. Toss around. Propose. Don't beat around the bush. Point. Blunt. Let them go. Give training a shot. Order of business. Okay, so now I'm gonna explain some of these to you. I'm sure that some of these you know and some of these you've never heard of before. Help yourself means to serve yourself or take food yourself. Start off is a phrasal verb and it just means to start. Short-staffed. Short-staffed means not having enough workers. Staff turnover. Workers leaving the company. When there's high turnover, that's not good. Beat around the bush. Beat around the bush is an idiom and it means avoiding getting to the point. So when you're listening to someone and they're beating around the bush, you're getting impatient and you can tell them, hey, don't beat around the bush. Okay? Give it a shot. It's another idiom. It means try something or take a risk. Give it a shot. Order of business. It means issue to be addressed or a matter to be addressed, a matter to be discussed. Toss around ideas. Toss means to throw around ideas or brainstorm. So I usually do that. I think it's important to toss around ideas, and sometimes ideas are good and sometimes ideas are bad. I pick out the best ideas and then I come up with a plan. And the plan, game plan. Game plan is a plan of action or strategy. Be blunt. Be blunt is an adjective. To be straight, uncompromising. Think about your conversation with parents. Is it easy to be blunt with your parents? Telling the truth. Okay, having a point. Come straight to the point. That means bottom line or main idea. What is your point? So sometimes we can listen to someone for half an hour and trying desperately to figure out what their point is. What is the point? Okay. Let someone go. Let someone go means fire or lay off someone. Leaving for greener pastures. Okay, so well, this is related to cows because pastures are places where green grass grows and cows, they eat grass and they always want to go for greener pastures because there's more food there. So same thing with people. People go for greener pastures. They go for better opportunities. Leaving for better opportunities. Heading for the hills. Heading for the hills is an idiom. It means running away. When there's a flood, people go for higher ground. They go for the hills. So that's where we get that idiom, heading for the hills. Heading means go. Bring up to speed. That's another idiom. Giving an update. Giving the news. Bring up to speed. Very popular in business settings. And the last one is propose. Propose is just a verb and it means to suggest or recommend. So now I suggest you guys go to the worksheet and try to fill in the blanks. And in this video, I'm going to read the dialogue with some blanks and you try to fill in the blanks and let's see how it goes. Manager, hi everybody, gather round, get comfortable, take your seats. Help, refreshments. We have a few issues on our agenda today. Janet is going to start meeting. Why don't you, Janet? Janet, we have been having A in the company and we are extremely. Mike, why are we having? Janet, people are leaving. Pete, heading. I see, well, since we're extremely, we need to start aggressively. Manager, Janet, do you have a? Janet, not yet. I thought that we, some ideas together. Kate, we should offer. Some people are paid very well and they still leave the company. Mike, then what do? Pete, I think the problem could. Manager, okay, don't. What do you mean? Pete, some of the managers are very difficult to deal with. Manager, you're? Pete, well, if you want me, I think we should provide training to all of our managers or... Manager, okay, I prefer to. Next. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this mini lesson. I will be putting out more lessons in business English and other topics. Again, please subscribe to my channel English Clear, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Till next time.